Hello and welcome back to our monthly market update. My name is John Rosenau and I'm the Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of MONECO Advisors here in Fairfield, Connecticut. In this month's market update, we will discuss four major topics that influence the market in April and examine how these developments may affect you as an investor. Please stay till the end of this video for required disclosure statement. Our first headline is slowing domestic economic growth. GDP was relatively flat in the first quarter, only growing 0.7%, which is its worst performance in 3 years. This change is mainly driven by poor consumer spending numbers. Consumer spending was also flat, increasing only at 0.3% annually, which is the slowest pace since the fourth quarter of 2009. Our second headline is Quarter One's strong earnings season. More than 75% of companies beat profit estimates, and about 70% were beating sales forecasts at the end of April. Experts say that the number of companies topping profit and sales estimates in this first quarter was above the 5-year average. Our third headline is Market Indices Show Confidence in the Market. The S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial Average posted their fifth positive month in the last 6 months, and the NASDAQ recorded its sixth straight monthly gain. Most of those gains came in the last week of April, when stocks posted rapid rallies as corporate earnings season revealed strong performances from top global companies. The three major indexes posted a monthly advance for April of about 1%. Our fourth and final headline for the month of April is robust global growth. Slowing GDP growth contradicts with higher earnings from many top global companies. However, international growth in the first quarter made up for the lack of domestic activity. In fact, about 46% of S&P 500 sales come from foreign markets. And further, S&P companies that earn more than half their revenue overseas are seeing earnings growth that is twice the rate of companies that do mostly domestic business. Well, what does this mean for you as an investor? Although domestic growth was relatively flat, international growth allowed for global companies to meet and exceed earnings estimates. This has increased the value of the three major U.S. indices over the first quarter, which may relate to positive movement in your portfolio. Well, that's it for this month's market update. Please come back next month for another economic update where we'll be discussing the U.S. jobs report to be released the first Friday of May and the Federal Reserve's open market committee meeting, where it is expected that the Fed will hold interest rates steady in the short term. Thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next month. Take care. While we believe the information in this report is reliable, we cannot guarantee its accuracy. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decision. Investing involves risk, including the potential loss of principal. No investment strategy can guarantee a profit or protect against loss in periods of declining markets. The indices mentioned are unmanaged and cannot be invested into directly. Past performance does not guarantee future results.